the new Bing search. So here, let's go. So we're going to be covering what is Bing, what the new Bing is, how to best use it, how is it different from other search engines, how does it work, how Microsoft is handling AI, is it always factual, how do you access it, and how to do it on your phone. So without further ado, let's get started. So what is Bing? So Bing, aka Bing Search, is a search engine developed by Microsoft. And the goal of Bing, like most search engines, is to connect users with the most relevant search results. So you put a query in the search bar and it brings up things that are relevant to that. It provides easy access to things published on the web. And you can view it at bing.com. So the search results are generated using a computer algorithm that tries to match the search terms you enter with the results in the index that it keeps of all the websites. And they're constantly trying to make it better to get you better search results. So then on to the new Bing, also called Bing with Chat GPT. It's a combination of the Bing search engine with the Chat GPT chatbot, which is made by OpenAI. And the idea is to make easier answers by making it more like a conversation with someone who knows the topic. So it can do a variety of things, much more complex tasks than normal Bing can do. Things like resignation letters, help you research or plan events, give you information on current news. And you can ask your actual question, because a lot of times with search engines, you have to tailor your question to match how the search engine works using like keywords instead of the whole question. So you ask your actual question and it will give you an actual answer instead of just some links you might go to. It will like figure out the answer and give it to you. And then it can also help with things like ideas for a project or stories, things like that. You can also ask follow-up questions. So if you ask a question and you need clarification, you can just be like, hey, I need clarification. What did you mean by this? And it will tell you, which can be very helpful. So how is this different from regular? So how is this different from regular search engines? So Bing will find a list of relevant links, which is most search engines do that. They'll find links that are relevant, but it will also take those reliable sources and it will kind of combine them together into an actual answer. And it can do like complex searches and give you detailed responses. You can chat naturally. It's a lot more like human speech. And it can help you more with creative tasks than a normal search engine could. So how does it work? So the new Bing, it searches for relevant content and then tries to summarize what it finds. So if it finds a website on a certain topic that's related to the question you asked, it will take that information and summarize it to give you an easy response, but it will also cite its sources. So you can see the links and verify that it's correct. And it's powered by an AI, artificial intelligence, which uses computers and machines to mimic, to act kind of like the human mind does, to to a certain degree. And we have ones that can play chess and drive cars with varying degrees of success. For example, the chess AIs are significantly better than human chess players, but self-driving cars are not always better. They can be outperformed in certain contexts currently. So Microsoft, the company that's making the new Bing, how are they approaching responsible AI? Because responsible use of AI is really important. We actually on Monday had a pretty good talk about that. So they're taking it pretty seriously. Their AI principles, which I believe you can probably find online, are what they're using to develop this, and they're working with OpenAI to try and deliver something that encourages responsible use of it, because this is a powerful tool. Using it responsibly is important. Part of this is that they have a wait list. The new Bing is not currently open to the public. There is a limited scope of people who can use it based on a wait list. So they're limiting access to ensure that people use it responsibly and to ensure that it's the best it can be before it's released to the public. So next, is it always factual? No, that's the short answer. It tries its best. It tries to use reliable sources, but AI does make mistakes, and the internet is not always trustworthy. So it's important to fact check. Like I said earlier, it cites its sources. It's important to check the sources to some degree. Sometimes the AI might make a mistake summarizing them. It's also important to check that the sources look trustworthy and that the answer makes sense. Like if it seems not common sense, it's probably an indication that you should do some more research and double check. So you can give feedback if you find an answer that's not good, like that is incorrect or bad in some other way. You can open the menu at the top right corner of the response, so it'll respond to you. In the top right corner, you open the little menu and press the feedback button right here to give feedback about Bing, and you can give detailed information, include a screenshot, and you can even hear back about it. So they'll tell you if they fixed it. So yeah, to access the new Bing, you go to the Bing's website. There's a specific one for the new Bing, and you press join the waitlist. And once you've joined the waitlist, then eventually you'll get an email letting you know that you can access the new Bing. And this will require a Microsoft account because it's made by Microsoft. So you can speed up the process by putting Microsoft Edge and Bing as your default web browser and search on your computer, and installing the Bing mobile app. These are Microsoft prioritizes people with these, I believe. And currently it's only available on desktop. They're working on a mobile version, but it's not finished yet. So yeah, if you're on the Microsoft Edge app on your phone or on your computer, you can talk to the new Bing to ask it questions, and it'll give you answers. And you can see in here, it's got little numbers next to some parts of the answer, and those will correspond to some sources at the bottom of the answer, and you can check those to double check its work. And it's all AI generated. So you can only do up to 5 interactions in a single conversation. And the idea behind this is to make it grounded in like it's a search. So to stop you from just like using it like a chatbot, basically. They want the purpose of it to be to help answer questions and to help you with things, not to just like chat with. And it also supports audio interactions. You can use text to speech and speech to text. So you can talk to it and it can talk back. If you need or want to do that. All right, so now is the live demo. So first we've got the new Bing website. So it's at www.bing.com//new. And that will, there's this join the waitlist button right here. You can press that to join the waitlist. And you'll have to use your Microsoft account again. And this has some examples of like some questions you might ask. And in fact, if you like say try it, it will give you an example generation. So I can't use the Bing normally, but oh, sorry. There we go. And you can see right here, it wrote a rhyming poem based on this prompt. And this is the example. So that's not me actually using it. It's me using one of the pre-made examples. And there are a lot of examples given. You can access some frequently asked questions if you have a question about it. And a lot of people wonder that. And then again, join the waitlist. Then we have a video.